Hello, let's go.
Good morning, everyone. We're from the Community and Optimization Group, and we're here to present our pitch.
Closer.
We're here to present our pitch for the Community and Optimization card. So we selected this case, and from here we hope that other countries may be able to extract.
I can see the slide. Yeah. The board is blocking it. Yeah. Thank you. It's okay.
We hope that other countries may be able to extract some of the practices that will be discussed in this pitch that we have. So the context that we're working on is that a lot of the people uh, live in slums. A lot of people in cities live in slums. So this is a worldwide map of the geographical distribution of slums within cities. And in these slums, a lot of the problem is sanitation. So this is another geographical map of sanitation problem. So we from these countries we focused on Jakarta because we have a group member who's from Jakarta and who's familiar with the problem of his city. So some fast facts on Jakarta: we're working with 10.3 million people in the city, a large land area, and very ethnically and religiously diverse. So we have around 60 ethnic groups and 5 religious groups. So you can imagine the small pockets of communities that exist in this area and their different interests in terms of the policies that the government rolled out. So the major areas of problem in Jakarta include sewerage. Only 2% have access to connected sewage. So 98% have untreated sewage that directly go to the oceans. And then there are 7,000 tons of garbage every day produced from the city. 90% of people get flooded every year. So we know the location of the country, and it's very vulnerable to floods. And only 3% have access to clean water.
Oops.
So how do we work on these parameters? How do we how do we make a solution that enables the government to focus on these large systematic problems? Currently, the responses in Jakarta are fourfold. So first, there's an app where people could complain problems in these areas, such as flooding, garbage, poor sewage, and it's called Clue. So people have an app and they report. They take a picture, and the picture has a geotag, and the geotag goes to the server, and the government in their command center can monitor all of these reports and act on it within 2 hours. Okay. And then also social media, a contact call center, and a town hall complaint mechanism that exists in in the current scenario. So this is our framework of working on this problem. So we first discuss the purpose of our pitch, which is to bring the community together and get them to work together. As we see in Clue, people only report it individually. So people express their problems at the individual level, not at the community level. So how do we actually the currently smart aspect that exists is for the individual. So there's no community interests that are represented in these current responses that are available. There's no community level response. So how do we move from an individual reporting mechanism to a community level more mechanism? So our vision is a bottom-up, community level co-creating solution in Jakarta to improve the quality of life of the citizens. Alright, so the response is to create smart communities, and the major elements or the fundamental elements to make this happen is first to have a task force committee in the city hall. And this task force allows internal deliberation processes of the members of the community. So who are the members of this committee? There's a local government representative, so local councils representatives. Members of the relevant executive department like Ministry of Water or Ministry of, what's the relevant? Ministry of Environment, etc. And then grassroots representatives, so we want people to actually select who they want to represent their causes or their concerns. Then civil society organizations, NGOs, and private firms with relevant CSRs or their corporate social responsibilities that address or align with the issues that are currently beleaguering Jakarta. So these are the community members that we have. So I've placed here in asterisk grassroots representatives, CSOs, and the private firms because we want to create a smart platform where basically an app, just an app, where the app on the side of the user. Okay, so it's an app on the side of the user where it upends the existing Jakarta Smart City Command Center. So through the app, people of Jakarta can vote grassroots representatives to be part of the committee. They can vote for NGOs and CSOs to be part of the committee. Vote for private firms who will also be part of the committee. And then once the election is over, once people have selected their representatives, their preferred CSOs that will carry their causes, then once the committee is formed, then the committee will be able to relay their resolutions, will be able to relay how they voted through the app. So the citizens can track how each member of the community actually responded to the resolutions decided